Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Can y'all see me? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? We are live. We are live. We are live. Yes, I'm about 5 minutes later. I see you, Maxine, trying to clock me. I see you. 10:36. Okay, I see you. What's up, Red Lipstick Hustler? I appreciate my mods holding it down because I was a little bit late. But come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Like this video as you get in here. Like and share. Like and share. We got a lot to discuss tonight. Okay. You like the shoulder? Okay. You like the shoulder? Okay. We're gonna get started in just a minute, okay?
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here.
Yeah.
Say all of this her son.
Yes.
All of
This her son. Yes.
say all of
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say all of this her son.
Like for real. Like for real. What's up, squad? And yes, I used the long intro tonight. I used the long intro tonight. I had to give y'all time to get in here sometime because some of y'all be late. Some of y'all be real late. He said, Michelle did hear Peter Thomas had something to say about Diddy done. I'm going to need you to correct that grammar and then hit me back. No Shay, I couldn't understand the sentence. Okay, I did, and it says blog goddess. Okay, blog goddess. Okay, hey y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. Shout out to all my squad, my Patreon members who got in here first, my members only here who got in here second, and everybody else who followed behind. Shout out to my Facebookers who are watching. We are also streaming simultaneously on Rumble. So we got YouTube, Facebook, and the Rumble. Okay. I don't know if anybody's over on the Rumble, but we got the Rumble just in case YouTube decide to kick me off. Okay. Hey y'all, come on, come on. Yeah, smash that like as you get in here. And shout out to my mods. And while y'all at it, while y'all talking in the chat, go ahead and put some pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Okay, she hasn't been feeling too well, and when she not feeling well, I'm not feeling well. So, I don't be wanting to come up here and talk to y'all about everything else. And shit, I got stuff going on, child. So, there's that. But shout out to Mama Brown. I'll be back. I'll be back at Mama Brown house in 2 more days, honey. Every 2 weeks, I'm up there. But shout out to Mama Brown. I love you, Mom. Okay. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Thank y'all for y'all prayers and positive energy. Okay. You happy to catch the live? I'm happy for you to be here. I am happy. Hey, Stephanie, for you. What's up, friend? Hey, hey. I see y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all know I have to take a few minutes to greet my people. If you get in here and you mad and you watching the replay and you talk about it's taking me too long, fast forward. Fast forward if you're watching the replay. But if we in here live, we are here talking to each other. This is my community. This is my family. Okay, this is my squad. I gotta talk to them for a minute because it's been a few days since I've been on live. Okay. You said he's sorry he got caught. If he's so sorry, he would have been to therapy and been made her a star. Oh, okay. We gonna get into that. Y'all saw the topics. Diddy is sorry, honey. Diddy is sorry. Did y'all watch What's Love Got to Do with It when This ain't funny because Ike was the abuser. Ike when Tina Turner, Angela Bassett said, "I'm sorry, Ike," and Ike said, "You the sorriest motherfucker." And so every time somebody say they sorry, and I know they don't really mean it, that's the first thing that come to my head. Yeah, you sorry, all right. You the sorriest motherfucker. So yes, Diddy, you's the sorriest mother plucker we done ever seen, honey. You talk about you sorry. We're gonna get into that in just a second. Also, y'all know RHOA has started filming, honey, with the new girls. All the thirsty thirst buckets are all online telling y'all what they doing and who got a picture, how they doing, and who gonna be fighting who, and who is friends and who ain't friends, and all of that. And then in addition to the newbies spilling tea, we got the Queen Bee over there now, Portia Guabadia Williams, Guabadia, whatever name she going by this time. Okay, we got her over there spilling tea too, and she done confirmed some of my tea and Nene leaks too. We're like, oh, she need to be subpoenaed. She need to be subpoenaed for Nene Leak's lawsuit. But I'm digressing. Hey, Teresa. Teresa said, "Well, Shell, you look absolutely gorgeous tonight. Thank you so much, Teresa. I appreciate you, friend. You so sweet. Oh, shoot, not the super checks coming early. Yes, Stephanie, for you with the 49.99 super sticker. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you, friend. And Carmen has been a member for 36 months. She said she is ready for the tea. Okay. And look at Jen Robb. Jen Robb, a member for 10 months. I know, listen, all my members have been members for a long time. Y'all hold it down for me, and I appreciate it. Even though, I try to make it here more than once or twice a week. But lately, that's what it's been. Once or twice a week. We're gonna start to get a little bit more consistent. I'm gonna try to make 3 times, maybe 4. Okay. 3 maybe 4. He said, "Leave Portia alone, not leave Portia alone." Shout out to Paige, member for 38 months. Yes. See, these people be holding it down. They pay their monthly membership, they monthly Patreons, and they send super chats. That's what I appreciate because that's what I always say. Support your content creators. I don't care who it is. It could be people I don't like. It could be me. It could be everybody. Just support your content creators because we come on here, we spend time on here. People have lives outside of this, but we come and we share our lives with y'all. And so, please help support our dreams. Okay. You said Shamea got a Rolls Royce for her birthday. Okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay, we gonna get there. I don't even know what to talk about first. Yes, the tithes and offerings. Yes, tithes and offerings, the givings, the blessings from the squads. Okay. Miss Jack been a member for 41 months. Okay. I love y'all too. I do. Who should I start with first? Ooh, do I start with the heavy stuff? I don't even know where to start, but I don't know. Oh gosh, let's start with Real Housewives of Atlanta because I know that's where y'all want to start anyway. Because y'all are friends of the show, and we have like newbies who have been spilling all this tea. We have Portia Williams of Guabadia who has been spilling all this tea. Hold on, let me show you this. Somebody has sent me this. Hold on, is it in my thing? No, it's not. Let me make sure I download it. Talk amongst yourselves real quick. How I download it, Lord? It's in my Discord. Ugh, hold on. Shout out to Rodolfo, because Rodolfo being in the Discord spilling all the tea. Rodolfo, I'm gonna make you blog blog president. You'll be president of the ATLien Blog Society, you and Radiance, sorry, because you and Radiance be spilling all the tea. And I'd be like, listen, look at them over there spilling the tea over on the Discord. And my Discord be popping too, but you got to be a Patreon to be a Discord. And this is not an ad. I'm just letting you know that it's a real private community over there. And before the tea come here, a lot of times the tea be over there. Okay. So, Portia did a here it is right here. Let me download it right now. Download. Portia did a Amazon live the other day and she talked about a lot of things. Okay, I haven't watched the whole thing. I'm probably not gonna watch the whole thing, but she talked about a lot of things. And one of the things that she talked about was an alliance. I'm like, an alliance? Who got an alliance, Portia? Was it Kenya and Candy and Cynthia had this alliance against Nene Leakes and they tried to get Portia involved. Y'all remember that? And Portia was the only one who didn't go along with the alliance. Y'all remember that? I remember because we talked about it over here and Nene called them out about it. And Candy swore up and down it was not an alliance. Now, here it is right here. Look. Shout out to Rodolfo. It is right here. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Hold on. We got some more money. What College Bebop Forever said. Portia has a 7-figure hairline, pamper sheets, and Bloomingdale's plus the RHOA scripted series deal. Portia got her own bag. Well, Portia got her own bag. She need to get that man his house back. But I'm digressing. Let's listen to what Portia said. Hold on.
Because I feel like when Cynthia was on the show as a housewife, she was kind of mixed into that trio of that alliance of Kenya and Candy. And I couldn't really get like close to her because they had their own thing.
Okay, she was in the alliance with Candy and Kenya. That's what Nene had said. Y'all was like, it ain't no alliance. Even Candy said, it ain't no alliance. I don't know what no alliance. Why people talk about this alliance? And it was an alliance. They had all partnered together. And now that Candy has been kicked off the show, now Portia trying to spill the beans. Oh, yes, talking too much before the season gets started, honey. Now that's giving me she is going to be butting head to head with the alliance members. Cynthia, Kenya, those two are still there, even though Candy is not. But apparently, from all my sources, Portia snatched Candy's bag. So apparently, you know, she powing on the side. Now let's see. Portia also said some other things. Portia also said some other things in her Instagram live. Hold on, let me see. This one might be a little longer. I'm over here on the blogs. That was a little 15-second clip. Let me see how long this clip is right here. Hold on. We're going to look at all the clips and put them together, child. Y'all know we do our investigation work over here. Oh, but on this one, she said she wants to turn a new page with Kenya. Also, Kenya not in alliance no more since Candy gone. So now she want to be friends with Kenya. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, this is a flip-flopping over here.
We all know that Kenya is back. Yes, Kenya.
The flip-floppery. Didn't I tell y'all that Kenya was kissing Portia ass earlier before any announcements was made? We're going to look at that little clip in a minute, but listen.
Round of applause. I don't know if I'm going to be taking that clap back, but right now I am right now I'm clapping for her. No, I'm joking. My hopes for Kenya and I is that we can, you know, spark a brand new fun relationship. I can't.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. We got Cynthia Bailey, who is the flip flopper, but now she's just a friend of the show. I wonder who friend she is, because clearly she's not Portia's friend. If Portia said that she was in an alliance,
it's rekindle, because we don't want to be rekindling, but I feel like there could be an opportunity for a new. And then also you have Drew Sidora, which is back on the show. Then you have Shamea, my bestie. Yes.
I told you Drew was coming back. I told y'all a long time ago Drew was coming back. And Drew didn't have to make no big grand announcement like nobody else. Drew was probably the first person who signed on, because everybody knew that Drew was coming back. At least everybody over here on my squad did. Let's continue.
Yes, okay. Shamea's back she's on the show. I can say back because Shamea has actually been filming for at least 8 years. Yeah, at least 7 or 8 years.
And why is Portia telling us everything? Honey? We know who Shamea is and where she been. We know that.
And now she has her official peach, honey. Yes. Then we also
Portia tries to talk like she a 3-year-old girl. Yes, that's my bestie. That's my bestie. You know, Portia does not talk like that in real life.
Have Cynthia Bailey is going to be a friend of the show. Oh my goodness. She held that. When I tell y'all, I did not know that Cynthia was coming back as a friend, and I'm really excited for it, because I feel like when Cynthia was on the show as a housewife, she was kind of mixed into that trio of that alliance of Kenya and Candy. And I couldn't really get like close to her because they had their own thing. But
so it's interesting how she just kind of like just tiptoed over there. Oh, she had this alliance. It just kept going. Nobody gonna ask about the alliance. Where is Nene in the comment section? Nene, where you at? She just admitted there was an alliance.
The friend of the show, I feel like y'all are gonna get to see the fun side of Cynthia and I. Like she and I in real life have the best kikis. Like, we have the most fun. She has the same birthday as my sister. So, you know, it's that kindred spirit. First of all, we all know that
Okay, let's see what the next one said. And then the next one said, Portia talks about the new ladies of season 16. I don't know Angela, but I hear her husband is everything. I hear that she is fabulous. And then a brief exchange with Brittany was cool, but not feeling Kelli at the moment. Now, it's interesting that Portia would talk about the husband, because you know they said that Angela's husband, what's her husband name, Lord? Was it Charles Oakley? You know, that he used to, trick off on Sheree Whitfield, allegedly, you know, that he used to help her with her bills and things. So I don't know if he did it while she was married before, after. I don't know at what level or when did they date or whatever, but that was the reason that Angela was coming on the show. But now Sheree said they ain't paying us her enough to put up with some real life drama. So Sheree kind of, politely declined the little money that they offered. She said it wasn't enough. But here, let's listen to what Portia had to say.
The new girl named Angela Oakley. Now I don't know Angela, but I hear her husband is everything. I hear that she is fabulous.
But how she gonna say I hear her husband is everything? What have you heard? Have you heard what he do in a bedroom? Have you heard that he be buying cars and paying mortgages? What have you heard? Like that, to me, that is a diss. If you're gonna say something like, okay, if you're gonna say something like that about somebody else's husband, especially when you've been accused of stealing husbands. But anyway, let's continue.
She is beautiful. I saw her on a phone call. I also saw there's another girl named Brit. There's another girl named Brit who's been announced on the show as well. Now, I met her briefly, like very, very briefly. And the exchange was cool.
So Brittany, we kind of deep dove into her the last live I did. She's one of those she sells insurance online. Well, she sells classes on how to sell insurance. She sells master classes on how to sell insurance online, and it was given pyramid scheme, but that's what it was given. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. The views and opinions expressed by Michelle ATLien Brown are those opinions alone. Now, Brittany, it's online. She got her little master class. She sell her insurance. I think she got married. She lives a life in the public. She's dated several high profile men in the entertainment industry in Atlanta. And so, as far as her Instagram is concerned, she's Instagram famous. She's an Instagram model. She, wears all the Louis, Gucci, Prada, drives all the Rolls Royces and everything. And so it just gives Instagram thought. But, that's just my outside professional opinion. Now, Kelli is I think owns a restaurant. Is it called Nana's in Conyers, McDonald, one on way out in the boonies somewhere. I don't go outside the perimeter, so I probably never have any. But people say the restaurant is great or is good. They sell flapjacks and pancakes and sausage and stuff. So, we got tons of breakfast places around the Atlanta area. So, I don't know if there's any need to go outside the Atlanta area unless you live there, but that's just my opinion. But she is also one of those Instagram girls who shows you their life, their cars and their diamonds and their Fashion Nova fashions. But we're gonna go into their Instagrams in just a second after we finish listening to what Portia has to say.
I've heard some other things about her being really fun and, just kind of like a cool person. Check out her Instagram. She has a lot to say about a lot of things. And then also there's another girl named Kelli, and she apparently owns restaurants and stuff like that. I don't know about her. I've heard some things about her. I don't know.
What you did heard, Portia?
But anyway, we're going to see what she gives. I haven't actually met any of the new girls. I'll say that.
Now, this is what I'm confused about. Thank you so much, Miss Williams, for the $25. Said great commentary. Love you. Thank you, Miss Mildred. This is what I'm confused about. It seems that Portia got a little speak on it over here on Amazon. Ain't you supposed to be selling cheap ass clothes and jewelry and Amazon fashions and Amazon household items and candles and knickknacks? What is you over here doing over here on the Amazon? If you gonna go live on YouTube where we all can chit chat chat and talk and stuff. I guess we all can do it over on Amazon too. But Amazon, really? I mean, come on, Portia.
I've only
Bed
just
sheets,
heard
exactly.
little things here and
Shouldn't you
there
be
about
selling
them.
bed sheets?
I will be meeting them eventually. Okay. Yeah, I'll be meeting everybody and judging for myself, and I will come back. There's a new girl named Angela Oakley. Now I don't know Angela, but I hear her husband is everything.
Oh, we already heard that part. Okay, let me get back. Okay. So there's Portia sharing, her thoughts about, the upcoming season on her YouTube live. Not YouTube, I'm sorry, on her Amazon live. Now, this is what I also found interesting. I'm going backwards in my little tea session. Me and my friends be exchanging messages and stuff over the weekend. So Brit actually did a live or a TikTok or something where she actually confirmed that she will be holding a peach. I heard that the newbies, Brittany, Angela, and Kelli, would be fighting for a peach, but apparently Brittany didn't like that. Brittany, who they say is Fallon Guobadia Eady Peanut's cousin. Now she on here throwing shots. Let's hear what she had to say. Hold on.
So our first week of filming is almost to an end. I'm excited to be joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta as a
Oh gosh, we not excited at all because we don't even know who you are. But okay, we'll look.
peach holder, and it's gonna be sexy, glamorous, good vibes, good energy, luxury, all that good stuff. So
So she making promises that I don't know that she could keep, but we're gonna continue, honey. We are going to continue. It's gonna be luxury. It's gonna be drama. Hold on, did she say drama? She flip flopped in this whole little clip though. I'm gonna tell you in a second. Hold on, let me go back a little bit because she's write this down now because we're gonna keep tally.
good energy,
luxury,
all that good
luxury.
stuff. So the girls are great. I know you guys want all the drama and all the tea, but you're gonna be surprised that it's gonna be a lot of love this season.
Well, now you done spoiled the whole season for us, lady. We don't know with the cheekbones that look like T.S. Madison. You have spoiled the entire season. First, you say it's gonna be love and positive energy, and this, and we don't care about that. We don't even know you. Why we care about you going to get something to eat? We don't care. We want to know who is gonna be fighting. We want to know if you gonna be like a chicklet teeth Chicklet T Fallon running after anybody with the golf club. That's what we want to know. We want to know if you gonna fight your cousin's battles. Okay, that's what we want to know. Have you even addressed that is your cousin? Allegedly.
So I'm very excited to be an Atlanta housewife and of course a peach holder. And I just
she slipped that in there. Okay, remember I told you Bravo didn't say they was peach holders. They just said these are the newbies, Angela and Brit and Kelli, and now Brit then came on there and said, of course, a peach holder, honey. She letting you know she got a peach.
Housewife and of course a peach holder. And
of course
I look forward to these good vibes this season. But yes, it's gonna be drama. I mean, you guys have been
first, it's gonna be good vibes. It's gonna be luxury. It's nothing but positive energy. Now it's gonna be drama. Make up your mind, Fallon Eady's cousin.
I mean, you guys have been seeing the blogs and all the stuff that's been going on. So stay tuned. That's all I can say.
You think just because they don't follow each other, that means it's fake? Does that I don't follow all my cousins? Do you think? Thank you so much for the super chat though. But do you think just because they don't follow each other on social media that means that they don't know each other? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that just because they don't follow each other, that means they don't know each other. Put a 5 in the chat if you think that don't mean nothing. Put a 1 in the chat. If you believe they don't know each other because they don't follow each other, put a 5 in the chat. If you believe that it's something behind them having the same last name, listen, you think it's a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Like Nene would say, is it a coincidence that we find out that Fallon's last name is Eady? Is it? Can somebody, is that a coincidence? They just mad that it came out and we found out before the show started. That's what I know for sure. But that's okay. We always find out. Y'all shouldn't have told us who was on the damn show and we wouldn't have found out. Right. Is it a coincidence? Okay. All y'all said fine. Okay. Listen, I don't follow my cousins. I don't follow hell. Barely. I don't think I follow my mama or my sister. So does that mean they ain't my real mama if I don't follow her on Instagram? Is it a coincidence? I ask you, okay. Anywho, shout out to Brit Eady. Okay, now another thing. Hold on. You know, I be like on my Instagram tip. Hold on, what's her name? Kelly. I don't even know the girl name. Child Kelly something. Kelly. What's her name? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, here it is right here. Who is Kelly? Okay, she pretty much tried to tell y'all she got a peach too. She tried to tell y'all she got a peach too. She did her whole little Instagram thing, like y'all said, you know, y'all gonna take Instagram to be the news these days. Kelly went on Instagram to show y'all she got a peach. Kelly said, I got a peach. Y'all ain't gonna tell me I ain't got no peach walking around with her Fashion Nova on in the middle of downtown Atlanta. Okay, there go Kelly. She about 2'4". Okay. And she got fillers and everything too. Okay, that's a filter right there though. But there go Kelly right there. She's short. Okay, she got, you know, all kind of plastic and stuff. And here she is with what's his name? Big Sexy. I can't play the music, but there she is with Big Sexy. Okay, and you know, he is saying that, you know, she is a new, fabulous, beautiful, and successful peach holder of Real Housewives of Atlanta, a mother, a boss, a business mogul, and now a real housewife. This season is going to be absolutely amazing with a lineup of successful, beautiful, confident, strong women. So, you know, that she is. She about 2'4", maybe 4'6". And then, you know, she holding her peaches and stuff. Look at look. She coming on with her dog. Okay, get a dog a peach too. Okay, they look, people just driving in the middle of their scene in the middle of downtown Atlanta. She had to drive a long ways, honey, from McDonough to Atlanta. I guess she live in McDonough if her business in McDonough. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, thank you, Kenya, for the super chat. What you say? You said they wasted peach. They have turned love and hip hop. I mean, Real Housewives of Atlanta to love and hip hop overnight. Like, I'm just like, dang, all we seen is Fashion Nova. Where is the fashions? Where is the fashions? You might as well have brought Sheree back if this is what we got. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go down Kelly's. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yes, come through. Plot twist. Okay, let me see. Okay, we see you. Ooh, okay. Filter. Okay, all right. Let me move on. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. New shoes, new bag. Okay. Oh, all right. I guess no, it's not giving luxurious. It's not. But okay, get it, Kelly. Okay, Kelly and Brit. Kelly and Brit out says she is on a power trip again. Girls day out with Brit Eady. Okay. There they go. They hanging out together. They showing off their purses and stuff. All right, that's good. Oh, yeah, I don't. Oh, okay. There she go again right now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm not impressed, but okay. I don't know her. I don't know her. She said, "Allow me to reintroduce myself, Miss Kelly Potter, restaurateur, chef, author, and now motivational speaker." Oh, shoot, she a motivational speaker too. What? Yeah, we just getting everybody. Hold on, what else we got? Okay, same purse. You should change it up every now and then when you go out. You change up your purse. You got to have more than one purse now throughout the season, Kelly. That's all I'm telling you. Got to have more than one purse. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. There she is again. Okay. With the mayor of Atlanta. She came out. She came out to support the mayor, even though she in McDonough. All right. Ooh. Oh, I am not feeling the filters or the cheek fillers. I am not. I don't know. Y'all need to stop that. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Are y'all excited? He said after Marho, you would think synthetic peaches would be out of production. Ooh, motivational speaker screams scam. Ooh, filters, 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 and more filters. Well, speaking of filters, before I move on to the main topic, and speaking of filters, hold on. Let's go over here real quick. Where was I? Speaking of filters, where is the people? Speaking of filters, Portia. Oh, they said Portia had to get a fan together. What's she doing right here? She was with all her filters at Macy's and she went live.
Turn this back on. Portia ready to steal somebody else's husband. Yours. Yours.
Sweetie me again.
Sweetie me again.
Record that.
All right, anyway, I love y'all.
Screen
Make sure
share.
y'all come shop
All
at everybody.
Ooh. Speaking of, anyway. Moving on, and y'all did mention, Shamea had a party this weekend. I told y'all there was supposed to be some kind of white party this weekend, and apparently it was. I was right. It must have been. Look, it was a kid. Who? Shamea's all white event. It was Shamea's party. Okay, look at that. I told y'all it was gonna be a white party. I just didn't know whose party it was. But look, Portia and Shamea cutting up last night. Okay. All right. Everybody got on white and off white, and here is Shamea getting a gift. Shamea got her a Rolls Royce, honey. I wonder if Portia still has hers. I wonder if Portia still has her Rolls Royce. He said, you believe it's going to be a flop? Sabrina said, Portia tagline should be, I steal peaches and husbands. Hey, Candy. Well, Candy had that shady one, that shady tagline that year. Remember when Candy said, mess with the boss, you might get fired, and she was throwing shade at Phaedra. Yes, Portia needs to say something about her husband, honey. But anyway, you said, look at Simon's comment. Oops, I missed it. Hold on, let me go back. You know this y'all show. Hold on. Oh, she said, congratulations to my good sis Shamea Morton. I'm so happy for you. My brother Gerald has excellent taste in fine automobiles. Look forward to watching the only cast member with a Rolls Royce. Oh, not Simon, it took Portia's car. Oh no, Portia don't have a Rolls Royce. Oh, so now Shamea is gonna be the rich girl on the cast. Oh, y'all are so petty. Shade, petty. Well, that's one thing we need to look forward to, I guess. They're gonna listen. I have a feeling they're really going to make Portia work hard for the money. Okay, they're gonna make her work hard for the money. Hold on. They said newbie Kelli might be hinting at Portia's recent comments. Hold on, let me see what they say. Oh, because Portia said she didn't know her and said, I think she know the name. Oh, hold on.
Unfazed, unbothered, unfuck with.
Oh, okay. So that was her. Okay. Kelli. Okay, girl. Okay, that was the white outfit you chose. Okay, girl. Okay. And what Portia had said.
And she apparently owns restaurants and stuff like that. I don't know about her. I've heard some things about her. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna see what she gives. There's another girl.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, you said, where is Phaedra? Where is Phaedra? Yes, exactly. 1111, make a wish. Thank you so much, Latavia. Anyway, will y'all be? I don't know. I'm interested in seeing what Shamea got to give, but I'm just not. Wait, what to say? Oh, not y'all was shading. Hold on. Not y'all was shading Sheree. I'm still looking. Somebody said, bitches will kiki in your face and call you bestie, then sign your pink slip. Sheree and a sinister gay plotting her demise. Andy must really secretly dislike Sheree to humiliate her like this again. Sheree has opened up her life about Bob and that jailbird, not to mention her son's pending baby mama drama. Not justice for Sheree, Lord. It's actually hysterical that they fired Sheree for the third time. Oh, I think it's like fourth though. Forever holding the title of most fired housewife. Ooh.
She is though. She is the most fired housewife.
Ooh. They chose Shamea over Sheree. Mm-hmm. Everyone talk about Sheree losing her peach for the third time. Y'all think RHOA Pink slipped her entire reunion couch? They're all gone. I'm cackling. Who was on this couch? Sheree, Marlo, Sonia, whoever that was. What was that girl name on the end? I can't remember her. She was not memorable. I can't remember that girl name. What was her name? Kenya's friend over there on the end. Somebody put in the chat because we can't remember. They said Bravo is disgusted for firing Sheree. Not bringing back Sheree is such a horrible mistake, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, okay. Word on the street is that Sheree is still looking for her peach. Ooh. Sheree being fired for a whopping third time is truly nasty work. Is it 3 or 4? Congratulations to Sheree Whitfield for holding the title of most fired housewife in Bravo history. All right, Sheree. Oh, and I forgot to did we talk about that one? I don't know. Let's look and see. I'm just wasting
We
time.
back,
right
baby. We doing the damn thing. This season
These
is about to be
filters
crazy.
is crazy.
Now, I know y'all are not that familiar with the new girls on the show. Honestly, neither am I. But I will say this: they some bad bitches. They are established. They are gorgeous. They are business women. They are mothers, and they are. I feel like they're gonna bring that fresh energy that we've been.
All right, I'm bored already. Okay, yes, you're right. That was Courtney. There's tearing Sheree up. You said thank you. Sheree is gone. Okay, you said Simon already gave us the tea, girl. Okay, Simon said Portia don't have no. She can't film in the house and she can't drive his Rolls Royces. What we gonna do? What is she gonna do now? She gonna have to ride with Shamea everywhere. Where is Kenya? I don't know where Kenya is. I know she ain't at that spot. I drove by there yesterday. It was Saturday afternoon and she wasn't there. Or nobody was there actually. Look like, let me see. This was days ago. I don't know where Kenya is, child. Somewhere hiding, somewhere trying to figure out what she gonna do about this spot that's not open yet. I don't know. I do not know where Kenya is. You said Michelle, we are tired of hearing Portia's voice. Okay, she's gone. Courtney, Ralph, other woman. Oh, Ralph cousin. That's right. That is right. Yes, the filters be killing me. I don't know what's up with these filters. Is Portia still thick? I hate she lost all that weight. She was looking thick at the where was she at? The at Macy's the other day. I think I had the video, but it was 20 minutes long and I ain't trying to watch all that. But she was. Hold on, let me put this in her. Did I send it to myself? This was her and Yandy. Hold on. Was this it? No. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Thought I sent it, but I didn't. This is it right here. Send to my MacBook. Oh, it was on Eric Robinson's Instagram. Let me see. And someone sent me a little screenshot of it. Hold on, here it is. This was her and Yandy taking pictures at Macy's.
For me, edges is laid, waist is snatched, body's presented. She looking so nice. Yeah. Man, looking so good. Ooh, it's a 360 for me. It's the birthday boy for me.
So let me keep going. I can't play out his music though. All right. Thank you, Christine. Oh shoot, Christine just cashed out me $50. Thank you, Christine Bynum. I appreciate you, friend. So they was in Macy's, I mean Bloomingdale's acting up in the middle of the store.
Baby, this is Atlanta. This is Atlanta.
That is not Atlanta. Child, they was getting ghetto in the store, honey. Everybody walking by like, what is going on? What is happening? And that was the end of it. That was the next day. Not me throwing shade. Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, honey. Same thing, different store. Okay. The ghetto. You said her head is big. Oh, Yandy trying to donate her eggs to her cousin. Oh, I think Kenya came in on season 5. It was definitely Bloomingdale's. Okay. Thank you. It was Bloomingdale's. Why are they speaking on the season when the season just started to film? I don't know. Portia must be on the shot. She is a little scanty, honey. Maybe she ain't been eating because they got no food in the mansion. Portia giving free press and promotion. I haven't heard anything from Kenya. Oh, now y'all want me to go to let me go to Portia page. I just want to know. I just want to do research. I just want to see what the people are saying and doing. Let me see what Portia over here doing. Hold on. Let's see. When someone F's around and finds out. Who done F'd around and found out, honey? How life feels with no roster, no relationship, no situationship, no plans, and no notifications. Okay, Portia says she is single. Portia says she is single, just silence. Okay. Okay, she put the inventor of the hell weed. What else we got? When your life is chaos, but God has a plan. Okay, shout out to the memes. She said it's Sunday. Thank you for blessing me 7 days a week. Okay, if you are observant enough, people usually tell on themselves. That's true, Portia. That is true. She said, sit back and look. She said, sit back and watch the show. We is gonna do that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We are going to do that. She said, stop being the one who makes efforts. Relax and let the ship sink. Oh, okay. I'm so sick of being the bigger person. I want to expose everyone. I want everyone to pay for what they did.
That I won't. So have you been?
Okay.
I have, yeah. Okay, do you mind sharing with me what you say? Like right now? Yeah.
Okay. Let's normalize being single until you meet somebody as real as you. No rush. She said when nobody is going to dim your light. Portia said she's gonna get violent. Look, she said she's gonna get violent with it. Portia said she's gonna fight for hers. Okay. Stop expecting people who are secretly against you to publicly support you. Ooh. Listen, all memes, all subliminals. We don't know what it means. All I know is Portia is going from room to room. There she go at the Pampered by Portia sheet thing at Bloomingdale's. They go all the cousins and the friends and everything. There she go. There she go again. There she go again. And there she go again. Okay. What else we got? We got Portia in the house. We got Portia in the house. We got Shamea on the beach. We got who is this right here? Oh, we get that squad. Okay. We got Portia and the baby. We got Portia and the grandmama in the house. We got Portia and her sheets in the house. We got Portia in front of the house. We got Portia in the shoe closet in the house. Okay, we got Portia at the pool at the house. Okay. Portia in the bathroom in the house. Okay. Well, that's what we're gonna get all season long is Portia either not in the house but talking about the house. You said that man looked like Simon. That's her cousin. Remember the cousin from Portia Family Matters? What's his name? Dom, who told Dennis about or told Portia about Dennis's girlfriend or something. Remember? I don't remember. But anyway, Portia would get locked up. She better not touch that girl. Ooh. Anyway, moving on. Like this video as y'all get in here, please and thank you. Will y'all be tuning in this season? I'm not excited. I guess it's almost like watching a train wreck. You see all these, different people. They said it was gonna be a major overhaul, and it was, but they did bring back too many new people. I mean, too many old people. They brought Drew back. They brought Cynthia back. They brought Kenya back. They brought Portia back. That's 4 people right there. And then you got Shamea. Okay, that's 5 people right there. You telling me those 3 people gonna be peaches? That's 5. You telling me it's gonna be 8 peaches? You got Kelli, you got Brit, and you got Angela. It's gonna be like what? They don't even. How much time they think we got? We don't have time to get involved in 8 lives. I don't understand. But anyway, you said Michelle, look up on Kenya. We did. Who Portia fighting out? Kenya's page had nothing on it. What Cynthia gonna give? Nothing. Did anybody go to the? Did anybody go to Kenya's? Remember she said she was giving away. She said she was giving away Mother's Day hairstyles for free. And I didn't see, well, some of them weren't free, but she did give some away, and we did that investigation over on Patreon. I had to let y'all see that later. But yeah, the people who she allegedly gave the contest to, it was like 5 of them. Like one of the Instagram accounts was inactive. One of them was a white lady in Omaha somewhere. The other ones, I don't know if they accepted it or not. But my thing is, what you go into her hair spa, you gonna get like the steam whatever on your scalp, and who gonna do your hair? Like, you just gonna go out with wet hair? Like, I'm still trying to figure this out. So when we was doing our investigation on Patreon, we actually found one person who had tagged her, or she tagged in her hair spot, that had got the treatment, but we never seen no before and after. And people even in the comment section was like, where's the after? Where did she just get the spa treatment, the scalp massage? Like, where is the after? Where's the after hairstyle? Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick, and we're gonna move on in a second. Because y'all think I am obsessed with Kenya Moore hair spa, but I just want to show you this one lady right here. Here she go right here. But we was trying to figure out where is the after. Hold on. Here it is right here. Look.
All right. Monisha's getting in that hair.
Yes, she is. It feels so amazing. I needed my head massage. All this sinus pressure. Oh my God. All this pollen in Georgia is driving me crazy.
Yeah, the pollen is really bad.
Not the pollen in your
Driving me
hair.
crazy.
But look at this lather on this shampoo, though.
Yes, darling.
Yes,
It's
lather.
Because it's very concentrated.
I did one. I didn't even do like.
So look, Kenya said another happy customer. She arrived with very brittle hair from a box color, and we recommended protein treatment to stop the breakage and reconstructive mask, and to only use Kenya Moore hair products that are sulfate free, ultra moisturizing, and reparative. As you can see by the look in her face, she's extremely happy. So people in the comments was like, where's the after? But wait, this person here she is right here. She said, yes, I will be back. Enjoyed my time. Now I need some color and a new look. It's too hot in Georgia for a wig. Hair glue and caps don't work well with my edges. P.S. Kenya and Monisha has some healing hands. So Kenya was washing hair too. My crown was cleaned and sparkled afterwards. They have great energy if you are an empath. I highly recommend women to get regular treatments. I cleared my hair products out, and I'm only using Kenya's now. Using the products always reminds me of this visit. This was a memorable moment for me. Thanks, Kenya, for opening up your salon and spa. Thanks, Monisha, for your patience. Now, I'm nosy. I went over here to see what she looked like. I'm nosy. And she didn't get her hair done. She's wearing a blonde wig. She didn't get her hair done. Where is the hair? She didn't get her hair done. Where it go? We don't see it. She did not get her hair done. So even this is a wig right here too. So I'm like, well, okay. Well, all right. She didn't get what? What's this right here?
I don't even know what's about that.
This was a long time ago though. So I'm like, what? So she just went and got a scalp massage, and then she put her wig back on. Is that what happened?
A lot of
Is that what happened? No shade, but that's what it looked like happened. Okay. Oh well, moving on. If you want to go get your scalp massage and not get your hair done, go to Kenya Moore Hair Spa whenever they're open, which they're not. But anyway, I'm digressing. You said Michelle be dogging Kenya. I am not dogging nobody. Lord, she got her natural hair done and put on a wig. That's what it's looking like to me. She got all the products out of her hair, and I guess she got to rebraid it and put her cap back on and put a wig back on. You said probably just a shampoo and a braid down. Oh, okay. Why we didn't see the final? We need to see the final. Was it ugly? Did it not work? What happened? Paid actress. Is that a little wig? Something serious. Okay, listen. I'm asking y'all for proof. Okay, y'all keep saying that I'm trying to tear down the black business. Actually, I'm trying to build it up, because if you showed me some evidence that there was actually some hair being done there, I wouldn't have nothing to say, would I? She said, it's too hot for glue and wigs. Okay. That's what she said in the thing. And they just mold me. That's what I wanted. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. It's a scheme set up. Well, there's that. He said, this is the last season of Real Housewives. Is that going to be Kenya's storyline, though? Is going to be her head spot with no people? Is that like, what is it going to be? Then we have all the Fashion Nova wearing girls that, that's coming from McDonough just to fight with Portia. Okay. Then we got, well, we do have Shamea, but Shamea is Shamea. I don't know if she's gonna be Portia's lapdog, like they said. Remember the picture of Shamea being Portia's lapdog? I don't know. And then we have Cynthia, who's gonna be Kenya's lapdog. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, y'all remember this picture right here? Nah, I can't find it. That's what happens when I try to do stuff off the rip. When I do stuff off the rip. Oh well. Anyway, I had the picture eventually. Kenya feels like Shamea is Portia's lapdog. Hold on. I can't find the picture. It's on Shamea page. Anyway, like this video as y'all get here in here. Like this video. Y'all know we finna talk about Diddy. This might take all night. This might take all damn night. Okay. Diddy did it. That's all I know. Diddy did it. We've been talking about Diddy for a while now. Ever since Cassie came out with the lawsuit, Diddy settled within 24 hours. Okay, in Cassie's lawsuit that we read, one of the things that stuck out was an incident that happened in a hotel where she was saying that Diddy forced her to do freak offs with multiple paid escorts, and that she had got fed up and she tried to leave and he forced her back into the hotel. Now, there's now surveillance footage that showed Cassie Ventura actually leaving the hotel and trying to escape Sean Diddy Combs, and he runs after her, barely dressed with a towel around his waist. Now, I don't know if y'all saw it, if I should show it. I don't know. Or I don't know what should maybe I can show a little bit. It's a triggering video. If you've ever been involved in a domestic incident, it's certainly triggering. We do not condone violence over here, but we are investigating and researching this situation. Now, the surveillance footage was actually released by CNN, and people are questioning where exactly did the surveillance video come from? Is it Cassie's attorney that's leaking the footage? Is it somebody from the hotel, which is now closed? Was it the person that did it paid? Who was it? But what we think, or who we think it is, exactly, the feds. The feds released the tape because if y'all recall, there was a raid on Diddy's two houses, one in LA and one in Miami, and his son Christian Combs even had a diss track out where he claimed that the feds didn't know about the second house in Miami, and that's giving me taunting. Okay, he was taunting the feds. They acting like they untouchable still. Okay, the Diddy let the song come out, because my thing is, don't nothing get by Diddy. Diddy could have stopped the song from coming out, but he let the song come out, and now the feds are look like they clapping back, like trying to show you. You think 50 Cent did it? 50 Cent working on his own documentary, and I'm sure this gonna be in it. Okay, you said the FBI. You said it's Christian Key's fault. Okay, they found it in his house. Exactly. Y'all remember we showed all of the details of how they had everything from behind the TV, the wires from behind the TV. They opened up all the safes. They had all those things, and they admitted they took laptops, they took videotapes, they took all kind of things. So people were suggesting back then that he had, footage of people doing certain things in his house, but nobody thought that maybe, just maybe, all of these tapes of these different surveillance tapes that he paid for could have been in that stash. You said the son is dumb, dumber than dumb. You said first, love Michelle, but can anyone answer why I hear Sean Combs has not lost not one subscriber on his page? Why does he still have a page? Well, lots of criminals have social media pages, so I don't think that, listen. Are you saying that his page should be taken down because he's a criminal? He's a predator. There's a whole bunch of predators on social media. There's no barrier to entry on social media, but I'm digressing. Anyway, let's look at this news footage. And warning, it is disturbing. It is disturbing. And y'all know the drill. I'm about to put up the disclaimer, copyright disclaimer in section 107. The Copyright Act allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay. We are researching, and this is CNN's news footage of the situation. Hold on. It is very triggering. So if this is going to trigger you, I suggest that you sign off, or if you're watching the replay, fast forward. Okay. Now,
new surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura,
Lord.
in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the
and this is from Cassie Ventura's lawsuit that he settled.
face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against."
This is very, very crucial to what else we're going to talk about today was Diddy's response to all of the allegations when he basically said none of this is
Then
true.
Combs issued and have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." 2 days after the video published exclusively on CNN, Combs issued an apology.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Are you accepting of Sean Combs' apology? Let's watch this full apology that's on his site. I think that might have been the whole thing, but we're going to look at it anyway. Hold on.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Somebody said, and the Oscar goes to Sean Diddy Combs. Nobody is buying this apology. In fact, people have already started to make fun of him. A lot of celebrities have responded, which I think a lot of these people need to shut up if they're not on the right side of history. Now, Kelly Price even spoke, issued a prayer, and Kelly Price said, hold on, let me see this. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what Kelly Price said. Kelly Price said, it is my sincere prayer that the power of the Holy Ghost overtake you so that you not only have a change of heart, but a change of mind and a change of direction. I have seen you at your best and at your worst. I know what you are capable of being when you were at your best, despite the seductions of this industry. I want to see you, and I want to see you soon to create this in this business. But I need you to pray, and I need you to receive from the Most High. I need for those prayers to take place sincerely. You are a unique talent, and both sides that represent light and darkness receive you anxiously. Do you know who God is? Lane not until she's supposed to see lean. She's saying lane. Hold on. I'm reading this word for word. I'm just letting you know. Lane not until your own understanding, but all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path, KP. And so people have been dragging Kelly Price for this. Again, I don't know, people are like, we want to see what the blue checks have to say, and some of the blue checks should have just shut up. So Kelly has been responding to a lot of what people say, because they was like a bunch of word salad. Could have kept quiet like she been doing. Like, Kelly had disappeared. Remember, she didn't tell nobody where she went for days or whatever. Her family was looking for her. They went to social media, and to this day she never acknowledges that she disappeared. But there's that. But here is her response to everybody dragging her. Oh Lord, it's 12 minutes. I don't know. We got 12 minutes. We got a little bit though. We're gonna listen.
I came here to say this. I do realize that when you put something out, you leave it up to the person who hears it or sees it. It's really up to how they choose to comprehend it. Some of you got it, some of you did not. I could give you the whole religious thing, which if you are a real Kelly Price follower, I'm not church. I love God, because I stick with where there are humans, there is the opportunity for there to be lots of error, because we are all made of flesh, all born in sin, all shaped in iniquity, and we all have the capacity, if we allow ourselves, to go to a dark enough place to do some very horrible things. For those of you who got it, you don't need an explanation. I have not spoken about any of this stuff,
girl,
since it's come out. I don't stand with anything that is criminal. None of us can unsee what we saw. For those of you who got what I was trying to say, and I was compelled to say it, I don't need the clout. So for those of you who are saying that, you know, you're the one who's inside my life, so I guess you need it. It was really more of a warning. Like, when it's all said and done, we're body, soul, and spirit, right? So if someone has a problem with alcoholism or drugs or whatever it is, if you put them in a 90-day program and they feel better at day 45 and they check themselves out, the work has not been finished. The work has not been complete. I simply said to him, because I believed that he would hear it, that make sure, I was pretty much telling him, do the soul work. So it wasn't, oh my God, I'm praying for you. Why are they trying to drag the Black man down? You've not seen me out here on that. So for those of you who
Kelli,
tried to make it that, you need something to harp on, and I get it. Do what you got to do to make your life feel important. I don't need to do those things. I actually do real things that leave a mark in this world, which is the reason why you actually know my name while you're trying to drag me.
Lord.
Okay? I really was telling him, do the soul work. Do the soul work.
Kelli.
Because there's nothing that therapy, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, whatever the case may be, they can give you steps to try and not repeat the behavior. But if you don't get your soul right, there will not be real change. The proper definition of repentance is a change of heart, a change of mind, and a change of direction. I was basically telling him, you got to change your heart, you got to change your mind, and you got to change your direction. If you know God, you say you know God, you want to know God, or you want to do better. I simply was saying that he had to do the work. The rest of you went on a harp. You went off on this thing. You talking about, I pick a side. I pick the side of righteousness. I don't care who it is. There's no amount of money that's going to make me. There's no person in any position that's going to ever make me be okay with doing something to someone else so horrific. We live in a world where people thrive off of this stuff. Y'all have a good time jumping online, talking to people like they crazy that you know you ain't gonna ever see in real life. And if you did, you definitely won't have that energy. I keep telling y'all better be careful, because you never know who you're gonna see. And if you see them, you never know how, when you walk up on them, how they're gonna respond. We have keyboard thugs. This is the thing. We don't hold each other accountable enough. You saw what you wanted to see. And if that's how you understood it, I'm going to let you see it that way. I told him, do what you need to do to get your soul right, brother. It's up to the courts to decide what they do with him legally. I have nothing to do with that. But in the end, he's still going to have to see God.
Okay.
He's still going to have to see God. And whether he lives a long life outside of jail or the rest of his life in jail, I'm talking to a person and telling him, get your soul right. I was not fist in the air. Go, Diddy, go. That's what y'all tried to make it be. You're bored this Sunday. By the way, I just had a most beautiful lunch with a colleague. It's been a good day for me because I refuse for trolls and people who have lesser understanding to decide how my day is going to go. You know what I am praying? That he got the message, that he saw it, and that he chooses to do those things. I could have came on here all Jesus-y, preachy, he without sin, let him throw the first stone. We all know that. What we all got to remember too is, you know, we can't ask God for forgiveness if we can't forgive others, but I didn't bring that here either. You decided to misconstrue what I said, and that's on you. He needs to go to God. He know what he has to do. Because the reality of it is when you're in right standing with God, God won't allow you, when you're really in right standing with God, he will not allow you to walk around knowing that you have done horrible things to people and not go back and make it right with them. So for the people who understood what it was I was trying to say, I was not up this morning being a Diddy cheerleader. I used my voice to someone who, for nearly 30 years now, if I had something to say, he would listen. He listened because I didn't party with him. He listened because I did not hang out with him socially. His nickname for me when I first started working with Bad Boy back in the 90s was, "There goes the church girl." Everybody knew I just wasn't about certain things. Okay? So if your only way, you say, I need relevance, I'm sorry, sweetheart. My songs will be playing the day that the world blows up. So no, I don't need relevance. I don't need clout. I still have a roof over my head. I am very, very, very well taken care of. I was just as angry and as shocked as all of you were when you saw what you saw. If you don't want to hear what I have to say, Purple Heart, get the hell out of my live.
Ooh.
I'm not playing with y'all.
All right.
I'm not playing with you. Get out my nose, you weirdo.
Oh. Not fighting with the people in the chat.
If I had it to do again, I would do it again and hope that he would do what he needs to do. When you are in right standing with God, he will not allow you to walk around knowing that you have hurt people, knowing that you have wronged people. He's not going to let your soul rest. He's not going to let your soul rest. So I just, for those who get it, I wanted you to get it.
Okay, listen, she not saying nothing too wrong. It's just that we don't really want Kelly. You should have called him on the phone, Kelly. Send him a DM. But anyway, I'm digressing. Shout out to Miss Mildred for sending me another $25. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for the contribution. Now, listen, everybody who also said that he needed to be held accountable. Y'all do realize the video was in 2016, so it was several years ago. I don't know if there could be any type of criminal charges pressed, or if this is a part of a larger investigation. However, the LA County District Attorney, where the crime actually happened, actually released a statement and said, "We are aware of the video that has been circulating online allegedly depicting Sean Combs assaulting a young woman in Los Angeles. We find the images extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. If the conduct depicted occurred in 2016, unfortunately, we would be unable to charge, as the conduct would have occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. As of today, law enforcement has not presented a case related to the attack depicted in the video against Mr. Combs, but we encourage anyone who has been a victim or witness to a crime to report it to law enforcement or to reach out to our office for support from our Bureau of Victim Services." And this was issued May 17th, 2 days ago, when the video was released. Now, it's a lot going on, child. There's a lot. You said, why are people reaching out? Why are people reaching out to Cassie? You said, why aren't they reaching out to Cassie to apologize? I agree. She is the least problematic person in the industry. And you're right. You're absolutely right. I guess, I don't know if you're right. The statute of limitations has passed. It was 2016. I don't know if people were thinking all of this happened so long ago. A lot of people have been desensitized because Cassie got a huge payout, and maybe that's why they aren't feeling as bad as they should. Because it's almost like, well, why now? Maybe if we had seen this 10 years ago, maybe we would feel ways. I don't know, but it's this whole thing where okay, he's claiming to have been, in a dark place. He's claiming to have gone to rehab. He has paid however many millions of dollars to the victim who filed a civil suit since she can't file a criminal suit. He has he has done a lot of things. His career is done. Like, what more can he do? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, exactly, his career is over. Like, it's nothing. I don't know. Can he enjoy his riches, his money, his cars? Can he enjoy the fruits of his labor and all the things? Like, and then it's more coming out. The feds are clearly putting together some type of investigation. Now, the wording that the DA said in the statement is interesting because they said that a crime of assault, it occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. Those words right there are really specific because it's not saying a sexual assault or any other type of assault, the trafficking situation that he's also been accused of. They didn't say any of that. They said the assault cannot be prosecuted, but there are some other things that may be going on behind the scenes. And again, there are more tapes, and they're asking for more victims to come forward, and there are other people, some Jane Does, who have filed lawsuits as well. So this isn't over. He's being held accountable. I'm just trying to figure out I don't know what else. I mean, I don't know. You said the feds leaked the video. Of course they did. They did. So, I mean, this is an ongoing situation. Is really nothing more we can do. What we gonna do? Put him in the public and stone him? I mean, I don't know, because he's being held accountable. The only thing that we haven't seen done is him locked up in jail, and he's in prison right now. As far as I'm concerned, he can't live his life the way he normally lived it. No, we'll see what happens. Now, a lot of people have been asking about Cassie. Cassie has been pretty quiet, but her husband, Alex Fine, actually issued a statement when the video dropped. And here's what he said. He dropped this statement. He actually said, he wrote this a while back ago, but the words ring true, not just today, but every day. I want my kids and every kid to live in a world that's safe for women and girls, protects them and treats them as equals. To the women and children, you're not alone. You are heard. And if you need help, to call a domestic violence hotline at 1-800-799-7233. Now, here is his statement. Letter to women and children. Men who hit women aren't men. Men who enable it and protect those women aren't men. As men, violence against women shouldn't be inevitable. Check your brothers, your friends, and your family. Our daughters, sisters, mothers, and wives should feel protected and loved. Hold the women in your life with the utmost regard. Men who hurt women hate women. To all the survivors, find the men and women who help and love. To all the survivors, your stories are real and people believe you. To all the survivors, you're not alone, and there are men and women who care only for your well-being and safety. We want you to succeed and flourish. To all the women and children, I'm sorry you live in a world where you're not protected and you don't feel equal. I want to raise my daughters in a world where they are safe and loved. To the abusers, you're done. You're not safe anymore. You're not protected anymore. The men by your side are just as weak. You're so miserable with yourself that DEATH would be considered a kindness. So, there's a lot of people speaking on her behalf as well. It's just that the voices of those people aren't as loud as the people who are apparently, I don't know why, in Diddy's comments and saying, "Oh, it's okay, brother. You're gonna be all right." Y'all have brought to my attention Peter Thomas. We're gonna get to him in a minute. But wait a minute. We also have another friend of Cassie's, Tiffany Red, songwriter Tiffany Red. She actually has spoken up as well after the apology video from Diddy. And here is what she had to say. And I haven't watched this yet. Let's see. Hold on.
Cut it out, Puff. Cut it out. So you were disgusted back then. You're disgusted now. So let me ask you a question then. Was that the last time that you did that to her? Was that the last time you did that to any woman? If you're so disgusted and you went and you got all this help and you feel whatever, and if that's the case, why did you say enough is enough and say that she was lying? Say that all the things in her lawsuit are not true. That incident was in her lawsuit. I remember that incident because I was around. Remember? I remember her telling me about how you spent $50,000 to get rid of that video. Watching that video the other day was crazy because I thought no one was ever going to see it because of you. And now you're sorry? Really? Cry me a river, bro. You're not sorry. You're sorry you got caught. And I'm glad you don't want forgiveness because ain't nobody giving it to you over here. You know what you did. You're fine with your behavior. That's the bottom line. That is you. That person on that video is part of you. And that part of you needs to atone, needs to take whatever is coming to you because you have already sown these seeds. Take your punishment like a fucking man. Talking about you sorry. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, there's that. Get the F out of here. Somebody said, when did Diddy say that he was sorry? He said he was sorry right here. I'll show you. We talked about it already. In his statement. Hold on. Now I gotta find it again. Like this video as y'all get in here, please, and thank you. In his statement, he actually said enough is enough. Did he delete it? I think he deleted off his page. Hold on, I'm about to show you what he says. He said, when you said, where did he say she was lying? Basically, in this statement right here, he said that she was lying. This was after the settlement. He said, oops. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. So he said he didn't do any of them. He didn't say I did some of them, but not all of them. He said I didn't do any of them. So was that not calling Cassie's allegations a lie? And then here we are a few weeks after that, and he's saying, I'm sorry, I was in a deep, dark place. I've been to rehab, I've been soul searching, I've been doing all of that. Exactly. So this was before the video came out. This was before the federal raid on the house. So of course he was going to put this out because there was no way for him to know that they would ever get a hand of that video that he had in his possession. So now that it's out there, again, other things will be coming out as well. And so he can't be absolutely clear and say he did not do any of it because now we have it in black and white and on video. So there's that, Tyler. There's your answer. He called her a lie. I'm sorry, and black men stood beside him. There's a lot of things that Diddy did that people stood beside him on. And one of the main things, if I could pull it up, which was interesting, was at the was it the BET Awards? When Cassie was good and married and with kids. And he went on stage and shouted her out, and people are saying that now looking back and seeing that, because wasn't this when I think this was when Young Miami was in the audience. Everybody was like, how he calling out Cassie? And Young Miami is in the audience. And Diddy had the audacity to say, Cassie held him down during his dark times. Was those dark times when you was kicking her in the hallway of the hotel? Were those the dark times? Now that we hear that you was in a dark place and now you was on the BET stage talking about your dark times, it's interesting. Now we see.
I got to give a special thank you
that was
to the
a
people
warning
that was really
shot.
there for me. Bishop TD-Jakes.
Oh, Bishop TD-Jakes.
My chief of staff, Christina Coram.
This was when, you're right. This was in Young Miami, was in the stage with that. I mean, was in the in the crowd with the damn sign saying, "Hey, Poppy," or whatever.
KK. Lorianne Gibson, keeping me free.
Here we go.
Yeah, and also Cassie for holding me down in the dark times. Love.
Was that a warning shot? That was when she was working on the lawsuit. You knew something was coming because Cassie was at home with her husband and her kids. She was not thinking about you. She was not thinking about you. Now we got to sit here and yes, it was a dog whistle. He was a warning shot. Hey, Just Patches said, thanks so much for always chasing truth and demonstrating integrity when it comes to researching and sharing with us all the facts. Thank you so much, Just Patches. I appreciate you, friend. You said he hurt Lori Ann Gibson too. Ooh, you think that's why he was calling out them names? Because it was low key a warning shot. Because he had the stage. And think about it, that was his last and final time on the stage. Hold on, let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about before we go. Before I let y'all call in, let me put this link in here. Y'all click this link and let me know what you think about all of this Diddy drama. Also, my friend sent me this, and this is so random. This is so random. We were just talking about Diddy's connection to Atlanta, Diddy's connection to Farnsworth Bentley's connection to other people. And hold on, I want to show you this. Like this video as y'all get in here. We're just doing a little research. That's all, just a little research. Is it in here? What did she send it to? Oh, she sent it to my TikTok. Bam. Messages. Hold on. And there she is. She shared this video. Okay, she shared this video. Okay, so this lady did a whole series on Cory. What's his name? Cory Gamble. And I was so intrigued about Cory Gamble. Hold on. She did skeletons in Diddy's closet. Oh, we can watch this all day. That's a whole bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh Lord, do we want to watch that? I'm gonna start with Cory Gamble first. Yeah. See how long this go. Hold on, I see y'all in the back. We're gonna look at this real quick. Because I didn't know all of this about Cory Gamble. I knew a little bit, but I didn't know all of it. Shout out to Becca Day. Can y'all hear that? Maybe y'all can't. Oh, it's on mute.
Seen a high amount of links being broken in articles where the links were not broken within the last couple of weeks, recent pull downs of articles surrounding Cory Gamble. Let me show you an example. So I found a photo of Cory Gamble and Ludacris in 2001. And so I found this article talked about how Cory Gamble met Ludacris and some other people. It would be a very helpful article to have, but again, a recent pull down. So, okay, this is what we're gonna do, friends. Copying the link. We're going over to the Wayback Machine.
Wayback, yep.
We're pasting the link.
I love the Wayback Machine.
Oh, we've got a snapshot. Let's see. Oh. And we got the article, baby. My curiosity is unstoppable. But
okay, so wait, we're going to the next one.
Okay, I've collected my thoughts. I've done a lot of research, and we have to talk about Cory Gamble. Cory Gamble is surrounded by so much controversy and mystery. I think we should go back to the very beginning, because truly, who is Cory Gamble and how did he become so closely associated with figures such as Jeff Bezos, the Kardashian Empire, Rock Nation, and of course, P. Diddy? As always, let's go back to the very beginning. Cory Gamble was born on November 10th of 1980 in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is where he would grow up and spend the majority of his childhood and early adulthood as well. Cory attended Westlake High School in Atlanta, where he would nickname himself Mr. Dependable, and he was the captain of his football team. Cory found himself often being praised by school faculty and staff for being able to manage a rigorous schedule, being the captain of the football team, while also managing to keep good grades in school. After graduating from high school in 1999, Cory attended Morehouse College, where he pursued and received his business degree. After graduating from college, Cory Gamble would date Sheree Buchanan, who is the ex-wife of Atlanta Falcons player Ray Buchanan. Sheree Buchanan also appeared on the reality TV show Atlanta Exes, as well as The Amazing Race. Cory and Sheree dated from about 2007 to 2010, and according to Sheree, things ended very violently and dangerously as she had to take out a restraining order against Cory Gamble for stalking her after she broke things off with Cory. And there is court documentation to prove that in 2010, a restraining order was granted against Cory Gamble to protect Sheree Buchanan. Something I found very interesting about this dynamic, this relationship, was that similar to his current relationship with Kris Jenner, is that Sheree is about 10 years older than Cory Gamble. And as we know now, Cory Gamble is in a long-term relationship with Kris Jenner, who is 25 years older than him. So he must have a thing for older women, I guess. One thing that I do want to mention before we continue on our confirmed factual timeline is a tip that I received that definitely falls into the realm of speculation, but I found it very interesting and wanted to share with you guys under the pretenses that this is just speculation. I've received numerous tips that all are very, very similar. And these tips came from individuals who have claimed to be familiar or know Cory Gamble from when he still lived and worked in Atlanta. Cory was once a performer in the adult film industry. Multiple people came to me sharing this information and that they had seen him while they
Wait a minute, he was doing porn. He was doing freaking sneaky videos. Who knew?
were working on certain sets. And obviously, I am not going to share their identity for their own protection. I have no idea the genre that he may have been working in. And as much as I love information, that is not a rabbit hole that I want to go down. Again, this is just alleged. I do want to get back to our more factual, provable timeline, but I did want to mention that simply because so many people message me saying this exact same sentiment. I'm not willing to do the research to confirm whether or not that speculation checks out or not. It was towards the mid to late 2010s when Cory stopped really splitting his time between Atlanta and California and was really starting to make moves in California, Los Angeles. Let's talk about some of Cory's friendships and connections that have ultimately led him to being somewhat of a patriarchal figure in the Kardashian empire. One of the more notable and important friendships we'll mention in this series is Cory Gamble's friendship with P. Diddy. Now, I cannot confirm the origins of how P. Diddy and Cory Gamble became such close friends. Upon further investigation, I did discover that Farnsworth Bentley, who worked as P. Diddy's butler, his personal valet, really his personal assistant for a number of years, was enrolled in Morehouse College at the same time that Cory Gamble was enrolled in Morehouse College. I wonder if that connection at Morehouse eventually led to Cory Gamble meeting P. Diddy through Farnsworth Bentley, but obviously we can't confirm this. This is just speculation. Cory Gamble has been close with P. Diddy publicly since at least the mid-2000s to the late 2000s. Dozens of photographs on the internet of Cory Gamble with P. Diddy and his young children that were taken years and years ago. Cory has stated on multiple occasions that he helped raise P. Diddy's children and had a brother-sister-like friendship with Kim Porter, P. Diddy's now deceased ex. We talked about in earlier videos, Cory Gamble was even on the scene when coroners arrived to retrieve Kim Porter's lifeless body out of her home. It really does seem like Cory Gamble has more than just a friendship with P. Diddy and his family. It definitely seems to be more of a familial bond. I also found photos of Cory Gamble with Ludacris, Shaq, and Michael Jordan that go all the way back to 2001, and it seems that they had a very close friendship and would often be traveling on private jets together. I could not confirm the origins of these friendships, how they connected, but obviously there are so many places that they could have connected. In 2001, Cory Gamble had just recently graduated from high school, so it's very interesting to see how many influential connections he made at a very, very young age somehow. Before the age of 21, he was on private jets with some of the biggest rappers and athletes. Go to part 2. Okay, I've collected my thoughts. I've done
Okay, let me look at part 2. Hold on, I gotta look at part 2. Where was that? Hold on, Cory. Lord, that was part 1. Was this part 2? It was a lot, child. I was in a rabbit hole.
Discussed, Cory Gamble has
Shout out
had
to
a
Becca
lot
Day.
of close friendships with very influential rappers and athletes, one of those athletes being Michael Jordan. Cory Gamble's Instagram feed is full of him taking pictures of Michael Jordan, watching him on the sidelines while he played basketball. Cory would often travel with Michael Jordan's entourage on Michael Jordan's private plane. One notable friendship that Cory Gamble has that ties back to Ashton Kutcher, who is really close friends and business associates with P. Diddy, is Cory Gamble's friendship with producer Rob Wise. If that name sounds familiar, Rob Wise is the man who produced Ashton Kutcher's television show Punk'd, which we have talked about, and it was a very problematic show within itself. Another friendship or connection that Cory made before becoming intertwined in his Kardashian era is Scooter Braun. Him and Scooter Braun connected around 2011, and his friendship and work partnership with Scooter Braun really helped propel Cory's career in the music industry. Before Cory stepped into the role of co-manager of Justin Bieber alongside Scooter Braun, Cory Gamble worked closely with the artist Scotty McCreery.
What's your name? Scott McCreery. Scotty.
Who is that?
How are you? How old are you?
16 years old.
In early May of 2012, Cory Gamble posted a screenshot on his social media of the Billboard Top 200 list that showed Scotty McCreery's album Clear as Day listed as #1. Cory captioned this photo as, "It feels good to own a piece of a #1 record and album." Quietly. So somehow Cory Gamble was financially invested into Scotty McCreery the same way he was financially invested into Justin Bieber. But we do know that Cory Gamble was not ever listed as a manager for Scotty McCreery. So I'm not sure to what extent Cory owned or owns Scotty McCreery's album. Late May, Cory Gamble posted a screenshot of Justin Bieber's album Believe onto his social media and captioned it, "After reading all of the reviews, I may be responsible for another #1 album." As we know, Justin Bieber's album Believe, soon after it was released, would go #1 and spend a decent amount of time near the top of the charts. Again, I'm not really sure to what capacity Cory Gamble is financially invested into Justin Bieber's music, but neither here nor there. Before becoming intertwined with Justin Bieber, Cory Gamble seems to have made a really good impression on Justin Bieber's ex-girlfriend at the time, Selena Gomez. In 2011, Selena Gomez tweeted out to her fans, all encouraging them to go follow Cory Gamble. Because of Cory's connection to Scooter Braun, who was also Ariana Grande's former manager, Cory would often work closely with the pop princess. Many have even speculated that the reason Kris Jenner landed a role in Ariana Grande's Thank You Next music video was because of Cory's connection to Scooter Braun and Ariana Grande. In 2014, Cory Gamble was officially designated as Justin Bieber's tour manager, and I think it is interesting that Justin Bieber was really, really struggling with substances and spirits whenever he was working closely with Cory Gamble. Certainly it could have been a coincidence, but it was very odd to see Justin Bieber struggling so much while he was closely managed by specifically Cory Gamble. Go to part 3. Part 2, like we just discussed.
Oh Lord, I gotta go to part 3. Lord, y'all gonna have me going all night. Hold on, let me go to part 3, child. What number is this? That's part 2. 1, 2, 3.
Part 3, Cory Gamble has also had a long-standing friendship with Ellen DeGeneres, former
Ellen
television
DeGeneres.
show host, and her wife, Portia. Even after Ellen DeGeneres' many, many scandals, Cory Gamble still remains very close friends with Ellen and Portia. While Cory Gamble was working closely with Scooter Braun hand in hand with many young pop stars, Cory would often post himself traveling on luxurious private jets. In quite a few photographs, private jets that Cory is traveling on look a lot like P. Diddy's private jet, which certainly would not be a surprise knowing that they go back so many years. But Cory Gamble's connection to P. Diddy, along with his close proximity to many young pop stars, is sinister to say the least. Now, this next connection and friendship is very, very strange. Not only is Cory Gamble connected to very influential figures in the celebrity realm, he is also well connected to influential figures who work behind the scenes. Cory has said that he's close friends with a Russian-Canadian billionaire named Alex Schneider. Not only is Alex Schneider a major investor in a myriad of different businesses in real estate, he is also the owner of the Grand Prix, which he purchased from Eddie Jordan in 2005 and renamed it to Midland F1 Racing. Cory Gamble has said that Alex Schneider is one of the coolest guys that he knows. I was absolutely fascinated while I was doing research into Alex Schneider, as Alex Schneider was a major investor and partner alongside Trump in the creation of the Trump International Hotel and Tower in Toronto. Alex Schneider and this disgraced former president have a lot of real estate partnerships that still stand firm to this day. Not only this, but Alex Schneider was actually named as a key link in financial collusion between Trump and the Russian government in a 2017 investigation. It's not a conspiracy theory, this is public record. I think we all know that this connection goes a lot deeper, but I think I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to get back to the tea. Cory Gamble has also had a long-standing friendship with the father of Miley Cyrus and country musician Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray.
Back to when Billy Ray Cyrus still had his infamous mullet. Cory Gamble and Billy Ray Cyrus's friendship goes all the way back to long before he met Kris Jenner, but it spanned all the way to his relationship with Kris Jenner. And before Billy Ray Cyrus and Tish Cyrus divorced, Kris Jenner and Cory Gamble would often go on double dates with the celebrity couple. Another very well-known couple that Kris Jenner and Cory Gamble would double date with, Babyface and his wife, Nicole. If you're not aware of who Babyface is, he is a very influential singer, songwriter, and producer in the industry, and he has been since the late 80s. Babyface is also a very, very close associate of P. Diddy. Just last year, P. Diddy and Babyface wrote and produced the song Kim Porter, which was basically Diddy's ode and tribute to his late ex who passed. Speaking of dating, let's talk about how Kris Jenner and Cory Gamble even met in the first place. According to the couple, the two of them met on a yacht while celebrating a 40th birthday for a fashion designer that was hosted by Kanye West in Ibiza. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do not believe that these two are in a real relationship, and a lot of my opinion really stems from simply their body language. When we see Kris out in public, it really looks like he's her security. Cory's been given a fairly warm welcome into the Jenner household by the girls and the women of the family, but at least two of the men of the Kar-Jenner clan have loudly vocalized that they are uncomfortable with Cory. Go to part 4. Part 3.
Oh, Lord, I got to go to part 4. Y'all done got me on the rabbit hole for real. Damn it. Hold on. I got to go to part 4. Lord.
Part 4, Kanye West has accused Cory Gamble of being a part of the CIA or being a Fed in some sort of capacity. Kanye has said multiple times that Cory Gamble is not to be trusted.
Cory is a plant. Cory was, Puff Daddy, Nanny, Manny. You get what I'm saying? Then he was with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber got in trouble.
Scott Disick is another figure who has vocalized his concern about Cory's mysterious past and how quickly Cory and Chris jumped into a very serious relationship. Scott and Cory have also gone head-to-head in the past when Cory shamelessly threatened to physically discipline Scott's daughter Penelope at a family dinner.
Whip her ass, and I'll explain to y'all later. What? I will whip her ass. You would whoop Penelope's if she scratched you? I would give her.
I used to watch. I vaguely remember this because I used to watch the Kardashians every now and then, and I remember this. Hold on, let's listen.
Thinking for sure. My daughter? What are you talking about? Scratch me. You would whoop my daughter's ass if she touched you? No, scratch me. You would whip my daughter. Why not? If she scratched you? Why not? A little 6-year-old girl?
I think they made a big deal, but anyway, let's finish.
What are you talking about? That's the problem. Stop it.
Scott reacted like any parent would in this situation. I think this interaction was very worrisome to a lot of fans, especially this generation, as we unpack and educate ourselves on the harm that comes along with physical discipline. Just a couple years after Cory Gamble began his relationship with Kris Jenner, we had a new president elected in 2016. After that president was elected, Kanye West and Cory Gamble personally flew out to New York City to congratulate Donald Trump personally. Now, this is the second time we have seen Cory Gamble in very close proximity to important government officials or affiliates of government officials. And unfortunately for Cory, it doesn't appear that he is going to be beating the Fed, CIA allegations anytime soon. Right now, we are all patiently or impatiently waiting to see if Cory Gamble will be named in any kind of capacity having some form of involvement in the current P. Diddy lawsuit that's going on. As we know, Cory Gamble was connected to P. Diddy through almost every controversy that P. Diddy went through. Some people believe that Cory Gamble is the Olivia Pope of Calabasas and a fixer and a protector of the Kardashians, while others believe he may just be an opportunist. At this point, I would say this is still a lot of very surface level information, and I think there's a lot more to find out. So we're going to stay on top of this, and I want to know what you guys are thinking in the comments. I want to know if any of this information surprised you. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Wow, I am very, very intrigued. Yeah, so I had to go follow Miss Rebecca Day. She got a deep dive about Diddy too, but I'm not. We'll be here all night. She got a lot of deep dive. She got a deep. She got one about Shakir Stewart and oh. Anyway, yeah, I like the deep dives too. I enjoyed that too. Thank you so much. Thank you to my friend KJ who sent it to me. You said Wendy Williams once said he looked like he had women hips. Yes, follow her. Her name is Rebecca Day. Here's her. Becca Day. BEKAHDAYYY. 3 Y's. Okay. So follow her over there on the TikToks. And I'm gonna be paying attention to some more of her deep dives. You said, can we do the deep dive on Diddy on Patreon? Okay, we can do that. Y'all want to go to Patreon tonight? It's getting late, but I got some calls back here too. Click the link if you want to join the stream. I know a few people fell off. It's 2 people back here. Hold on. Here we come. Here I come. Hold on. Hey, Mickey. What's up,
Hey,
Jen?
Michelle.
How you doing, friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Ciao. Yeah, Kanye, I'll never forget when he said it a while ago. He said, Cory is CIA, and y'all
He
keep
did
on
on
playing
Drink
with
Champs,
him.
didn't he? Didn't he say it on Drink Champs?
And even on, because I used to watch Kardashians, the show, he had mentioned to Kim, he was just like, we don't know this man. We've never met his family. He just came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, he like Chris's boyfriend. Y'all are embracing him. Like, it's really, he kind of like showed concern, and Chris brushed it off like, oh, Kanye just being Kanye again. Like, but I didn't know he had that many connections. Like, I know he used to work for Justin and Puffy, and he knows a lot of people in the industry, but
I didn't know he was here in Atlanta. He went to high school and college here in Atlanta. I didn't know all of that. I guess I had heard it, but but then when they started linking him to everybody, the Ludacris, the
yeah,
Shaq, the Michael
MJ,
Jordan, yeah,
yeah.
it's like, wait a minute.
I'm just like, okay, Cory, and it is very strange. By 21, you're traveling with Ludacris and
Yes,
private jets. I'm like, okay, what is really going on?
right.
That's strange to me. Like, how did you already like work your way into working with all of these prominent people?
And you like really fresh out of high school.
Yeah. And he went to college, so really fresh out of college. That's
Right,
very
right.
weird. Very, very weird. But I don't know. Puffy is done. It really like when I saw that, it made me physically nauseous. Watching that video, it
Mhm.
made me very, very, very like I was shaking. I remember I
Mhm.
was outside and I was just like shaking, like, dear sweet baby Jesus.
My
I
mouth was
am
ajar, child, 'cause when I
I
mean,
really
I can honestly say I wasn't surprised to see it. I figured there was probably, more out there than we heard, you know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
that lawsuit was just like a warning shot. Can you imagine what's not in the lawsuit? If that's what she put on paper, it's probably so much more out there and so much more that's, coming out, so I wasn't surprised. It's just the fact of
Just like
damn.
seeing it though.
Yeah,
Seeing it,
yeah,
and she was
yeah.
just with her hoodie, just like on the floor, cuddled up, like, my
Mhm,
God. I
mhm.
just, and then on the flip side, I was happy. I was like, at least she got her money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there are so many women out there.
When you say money, I think most people prefer justice. Most.
Yeah.
Yeah, the money's good, billions and millions of dollars, that's good, but still, she still gotta live with those scars. I'm sure
Yeah.
she's emotionally damaged about some of the things that she had to go through, and the money can't fix all of that. You know what I mean?
But think about it. Everybody's already paid for anyway. The judge probably paid off, lawyers paid off, jury paid off, everybody paid off. I mean, it was
Mhm.
revealed that he paid 50K to get that
For the
footage.
video. Yeah.
So it's like everybody paid off. There's corruption everywhere. So I don't know. It's very, and then because I remember back then they were like, why is it a civil suit? That was like one of the things that people were just like really going after her about. Why is it a civil suit? Civil suit, civil suit.
Mhm.
Well, clearly it had to
The
be a civil
statute of
suit.
limitations. Yeah.
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 It just made me think about all the women out there that they go through this every day by their, and they didn't even have kids. They weren't married. That was just a girlfriend, by their baby daddies, by their
But he
husbands, their
groomed her. I mean,
boyfriends.
think about it.
Yeah.
She's been with him since she was 19 and he was in
Yeah.
his late 30s or whatever. So he was already a big figure in her life that
Yeah.
controlled her every move.
Yeah.
So, think about all the years he was with her and all the things that, he probably forced her to do and had her mentally and physically bound to him.
Yeah,
So
and people say, "Oh, why didn't she leave?" Well, clearly she tried to leave. She probably tried to leave millions of times. And we've seen it because people are like, "Oh, why didn't you leave? You were there for 15 years. Why didn't you leave? Why didn't you leave?" It's not that easy to leave.
Mhm.
And
And you
even
gotta
there's
think about it too. When people talk about why did you leave, think about this is a man, a billionaire. Like everywhere she went, he probably had somebody watching her or somebody, like I'm sure, just like she
yeah.
said, it was the sex trafficking aspect, the organized crime aspect. He got people on people on people. His security guards probably making sure
Yeah.
she was places, and if she went alone, they was probably trailing her. It was
Yeah.
probably so much going on behind the scenes that we don't know.
I
So
mean, even Kid Cudi came out and confirmed that his car blew up because I
right.
think they had some type of, I think they were flirting or something, or he was interested in her, and his car was on fire. So
Mhm.
clearly he was on to her for a very, very long time. And I'm just glad that she really made it out alive, because then there's this other conspiracy about Kim Porter and how he
Mhm.
got her, X, Y, and Z, because she was
Right.
about to write a book and really blow it all off and expose everything. And it's just, I'm glad that, you know, she made it out. She has a husband, she has kids. And I really, really hope that she will, you know, get the help, the therapy. I think it's over for him. I think that they're on to him. And I think that I wouldn't be surprised if more things, more surveillance footage, you know, comes out within the next few weeks.
Oh, definitely. A lot
And
of
I think that, you know, Cat Williams really told us in the beginning of the year, you know, this will be the year that everything will be exposed.
Yeah.
Everybody is going to be exposed. And it
Mhm.
just, I don't know, he
Mhm.
is done. And that video did not do him any favors. He
Oh.
used all the buzzwords. Rehab, I was in a dark place, and I'm therapy. It's like, stop it. Please stop. You said it was a lie not that long ago. Now
Right.
your ass got caught. Just stop it already. It's disgusting. And I actually like Biggie music. Now I can't even listen to Biggie no more. It is crazy.
It's a
Hey,
shame.
Michelle.
I appreciate you, Mickey.
And Michelle, just one more thing about Atlanta
Oh,
Housewives, just
yeah,
before
go
I
ahead.
go.
Okay.
Child, why are they giving us daily updates about the show that hasn't even been filmed yet?
Because don't nobody care, and they trying to make people care.
What
'Cause
is
the thing is
going
they've been
on?
off so long. Remember, they've been off over almost a year now, has it been? That, you know, people are starting to forget. People are looking towards other shows and nobody's really they're not trending, any of that. So I guess they're doing this to kinda, you know, spark some type of interest and
Hey,
so I just
Michelle.
think it's fabulous. Yes.
Michelle, I just got here, but I wanted to know, did you show the video of Portia talking about how did she take somebody else's husband?
Yes, I showed it.
Okay, because I just got here. I'm like, Portia is something else.
Yeah, she is. I showed it at the beginning when we talked about housewife stuff before the Diddy stuff.
But this is, I don't know, man. And why is Brit giving us a rundown on a season? You just got here. She's like, it's gonna be love. It's gonna be fun. Y'all
And
just
she
wait
told
and
everybody
see.
she got a peach, and Bravo didn't say she had a peach. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you spilling even more tea. It seems like coming from ego, like she trying to tell you, yeah, and definitely with a peach. You know what I mean? So it's like, girl, don't nobody
Yeah,
care one way or
it's
the other.
it. They doing way too much, and all of this is like, usually they can't even post on social media if they're filming. They usually keep those pictures that they filmed like from that day, and they use it as promo later on to be like, oh, watch tonight's episode of RHOA and stuff like that. Now everything is so out there.
That's what I was saying. There's no mystique. They don't
There's no
ever announce
mystique.
the cast either before
Yeah.
filming's over. So even that was a surprise. So I'm like, is this a different production company? Like, I don't know what's going on because it seems kind of weird. Maybe they just have a different strategy this season. So we'll see.
But it's just too much. If I'm them, and I get it, Portia's doing what she's told to do, so she's just following their orders. But it is too much. This is not a docu series. Like, this is a reality show. I like to watch a trailer and still be like, "Oh my god, this looks really good. We're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a good season." But if you go and give us a update, and I filmed earlier today and I'm gonna film later on. Like, since when did y'all start doing that?
Yeah,
It
that's
is
true.
too much.
Hey, Michelle. How are
Well,
you?
all right. Thank you, Mickey. I appreciate
Thank
you
you,
calling,
Michelle.
friend.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Hey, Jean. Who's next? Jean, how you doing?
Ma'am, how you
The
doing?
last one. Good.
I just wanted to jump up really quickly, just on the P. Diddy situation with the statement that he made
Uh-huh.
and comparing it to the when he went on and did the written statement on his Instagram.
Uh-huh.
I really feel that written statement wasn't towards Cassie. I think he already know what he did with Cassie. I think it's all the other people that were coming out saying stuff.
Well, that's what I read it, but I didn't do some of it. He said I didn't do any of it. I didn't do any of the awful things that's being alleged, and one of the awful things was Cassie. So when you put a definitive statement out like this, I think this would cover everything. Like you saying I'm innocent.
Yeah, see, I think I took it as though he semi admitted to what he did to Cassie because he paid her in less than 24 hours. He wanted to hush it up. But then so many other people started to come out. So that's what that statement was for. I really feel, it's kind of I took Cassie out of the loop when it came to that statement. Now, also, what he came out and said today, I really just feel whoever his PR was or whoever wrote that did not write that very well if he wanted to get a little bit of compassion, because it was kind of all over the place. And
What, when he said he's in a dark place?
yes, my thing is that if he had a came out and said, you know, I was in a dark place back then, since then I have been in counseling. He's speaking as though he's in counseling right now. So my thing is, the apology was because you got caught. If he had worded his statement a little bit different, I don't, and it's, you can't unsee what we've seen. But if he had said, I went to counseling back then and I'm growing as a man, not counseling present time, he didn't address any of that. So he could have kept what he said. He could have kept that.
Yeah, I think he should have stayed quiet because
Yes.
again, just like who was that? Georgia Peach said that the apology will most likely be used against him at some point.
Yeah.
Like anything you put out there to the public, just like we using his statement against him of him saying, I did not do anything that's been alleged, that apology is gonna be used against him too. So we'll see what happens, child.
Yes, but that's all I wanted.
Well, thank you so much for your opinion, Miss Jean.
All right. Have a good night, ladies.
All right, you
Oh,
too.
if you go to Patreon, I'm going to try to step and go to Patreon.
Okay, I'll be over there.
Talk to you later.
Hi, TT. Hello, hello. I think you muted.
Hello?
Hey, hey.
Oh, I thought you had muted me.
How you doing?
But so I just got here, but I didn't really hear your topics. But with Diddy, I feel like number one, that's really sad that for all the women. But if anybody doesn't know what a narcissist is, Diddy is exactly, this is narcissism and believing you did nothing wrong and gaslighting people. This is the highest level of narcissism that there is,
Yeah.
and still believing that you can save face. And to the lady who said, like, who exactly was the apology for? That apology was for all of the stupid people who are going to believe it. That's who that apology was for.
Mm.
Nobody really. It was the weakest apology I've ever seen. Not a tear. You remember when Diddy dressed as the Joker?
Mm-hmm.
That is true narcissism. You go around calling brother love. You call yourself brother love, and all the women that you treated like that get to see you dressed like the Joker, really being a fool.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was doing when he was dressing as the Joker. He was antagonizing all his victims. When he shouted
Wow.
Cassie out, remember when he shouted her out on stage saying, "Cassie, I love you." You was
Mm-hmm. I played
antagonizing.
that.
So
Yeah.
Diddy is like, he think he can bounce back from that. That is a part of narcissism. Diddy really believes, okay, this all gonna brush over. That's
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that's what he believes. So that's all I got to say about Diddy. I really can't believe that's how they really carry out behind the scenes in Hollywood.
So what did you want to say
And
about Portia?
Portia, ugh,
Portia.
I feel like Portia. Me personally, I feel like I could see Portia like just for who she is now. Like, oh, she married Cordell for his money, and then she married Dennis for his money,
You mean
and then she
Simon?
married
She didn't marry
Simon
Dennis.
for his money.
Uh-huh.
And this is the same woman who preached about, God and how being gay is not right. And you only marrying men for money. You're not even thinking
Mm.
about God when you're getting married. And then
Ooh.
you get online and you tell another, was that her sister she was talking to? It looked like her sister.
Yeah, they were at Bloomingdale's. I
And
was
she
in that
gonna
live
say,
too, and
I could take yours too.
Somebody else's husband. Yours. Yours. Sweet.
yeah, somebody in the chat
Yeah.
said you're gonna take somebody's husband.
All right, anyway, I love y'all. Make sure y'all come shop at everybody. We'll turn this back on. Portia ready to steal somebody else's husband. Yours. Yours.
Yeah.
And she said that she looked so serious. Like, girl, I will take yours if you got enough money.
And she will.
I'm the princess of Thailandia.
And she shouted out the other husband, Charles Oakley's wife, is supposed to be on the show because Sheree used to, mess around with him. And again, like I said earlier, I don't know if he was married when Sheree messed around with him or not. But it was interesting that Portia said something about, I heard good things about her husband. Like, why would you bring up the lady husband? So
When
I
I saw
guess that's
that
gonna be
girl,
Portia's new
when I saw the
persona, huh?
girl named Eady, her last name Eady, I was like, ooh,
Brit
that
Eady.
she do look like Fallon. That girl named Eady,
Yeah, she do.
they do look
They're
alike.
related. I believe they're related.
So I mean, hey, hopefully this is. I don't think that this is gonna bring all the attention, and I don't think this is gonna be good for her like she think it is. I don't really think she's gonna be the star she feel like she's gonna be. But if this is how you want to carry out Portia, then it's at this point it's like the next man that get with you, he should know what he dealing with. He should know what he got.
And did you see Simon's response to Shamea getting the Rolls Royce?
No, what he say?
You gonna have to watch the replay. No, I'm just kidding. But
Oh,
he
you know I'm
said,
gonna watch it. I'm
she's the
watching
only
it.
one. Congratulations to my good sis Shamea Morton. I'm so happy for you. My brother Gerald has excellent taste in fine automobiles. Look forward to watching the only cast member with a Rolls Royce.
Mm.
So
Is she the only
apparently he ain't
cast
gonna
member
let
with a
Portia.
husband too?
Looks like it. No, Brit Eady is married. I think the other girl, the Kelly girl, is married,
Drew.
and then the three new girls are married.
And he said that because Portia be driving around in his Rolls Royce.
Right. Not no more, from what he's saying. Not no more.
Mm. But
Well,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
watch the.
TT.
I'm gonna definitely watch the replay, Michelle.
All right, I appreciate you, friend.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Hey, Miss Cat Miami.
I'm here. Hey,
How you doing? Hey.
I'm doing fine and you. My
Good,
voice is
good.
kind of going today. You know what I think about Portia, Michelle?
What?
I think Portia's the type of girl who's done been hurt by so many men that she actually really hates men at this point. So she gets with them. You know how a person been hurt so much they bleed on other people
Mm.
from their pain,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
just, so they get with men, but they remember what men do to them. So it's like I'm gonna do you before you do me,
Mm.
a girl.
Yeah. Well, we
And I
shall
don't like
see.
this. I don't like this new voice. Portia, her voice has gotten so loud.
It's an act because she
I don't
tries to
know.
project this bubbly and this childlike persona.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You was a 40-some-year-old woman. Yeah, hey, y'all. Girl. Okay, whatever.
cover up pain and hurt
I mean, she's
and
likable. I
resentment.
guess she wants to appear to be the likable, fun girl. You know what I mean? And that's the act that she
Mm-mm,
puts on.
I don't like it. She's promoting. They got her working right now promoting this show.
Yeah,
I don't hear
yeah.
you. Oh, they got her for working.
I mean, she
And
on the
P
payroll. She
Diddy,
doing what she paid to do.
yeah, P Diddy ain't sorry. I don't. You know why? I think the reason he's apologized because I watch a lot of YouTube. Okay, And Luke, Luke Skywalker, they say they had a lot of respect for P. Diddy. He said he did a party the other night, and he said it was the first time in his life that they played a song by P. Diddy at a party, and he said he looked at the DJ and said, like, what the hell are you playing that for? He said that's the first time in his life that he really didn't want to hear a friend of his music. He felt that sick. So a
Wow.
lot of these guys who had spoke up for P. Diddy was feeling compassion for P. Diddy before they saw this tape. They don't feel that no more. Luke say he could never be around a man who do a woman like that. He say that's the reason why he can't go back to the Bahamas, because he saw a man beating a girl up in a casino and he jumped on the man, and now he can't. He trying to get his papers back where he can be entered back into the Bahamas. He say so. A lot of those guys are just looking at P. Diddy like trash. So he's not apologizing to Cassie. He apologizing to his friends, people who
Well,
had respect for him. And he never
yeah.
said, I'm sorry, Cassie. And
I
8
guess he
years ago,
figured that the millions that he gave her is apology enough, I guess. I don't
no,
know.
he didn't know that tape. But you can't, the thing is, he why are you apologizing now? If that tape wouldn't have never came out, or even if
Oh,
that if
definitely.
he's not going to be charged, the statute of limitations done ran out. So he's apologizing. But if he was going to be charged, he would have did some of this look, oh, that's not me. That's not me on the tape. But they can still get him on kidnapping because she was trying to get away.
Yeah.
They
That's why
can
I
get,
said
but there ain't
the
no
statement
statute of
from the DA
limitations
was
on
very
kidnapping.
specific. The
Right.
statement from the DA was very specific. It said we can't prosecute for assault. It didn't say they couldn't prosecute for other things. So we shall
Hostage.
see.
He held her hostage at her own
Mm.
will, but he snatched her bags back from her and dragged her back in there. So they're going to get him. And he did other things that's still within the statute of limitations within the past 8 years. He's done a lot of stuff.
Mhm. Well, all
So
right, Miss
that's
Cat. Thank you so
that's
much
what I
for
think of that. So it's late here. I'll talk to y'all
me too.
later.
All right. Thank you for calling.
All righty, bye.
Hey, Too Feisty. Did I mute you? Hold on.
Jack, it's been
Hey.
so long since I've been up here, but hey, Michelle.
Welcome back.
I'm always listening, but I ain't clicked the link in a long time. But
Aw.
forgive my hoarseness. I have been on a losing battle with allergies and sinuses all week.
I understand. I understand.
The
It's
pollen
okay.
has been winning, but I'm gonna be real quick. I was listening to you guys while I was getting ready for bed, and it just something just unlocked in my memory. I First of all, I don't got no law degree. I don't got no degree in criminal justice, but I do happen to be an expert in law and order SVU. And Liv and them always say that it's about power. It's not about anything else but power. So when I heard his apology, it felt like it was taunting. It didn't really feel like he was apologizing. And honestly, from what we know of his persona that he's presented to the public, he's definitely somebody that gets off on the power. He doesn't really like to be held accountable for anything. So to me, it was almost like a nanny boo boo. Y'all think this is gonna end my career? Y'all think this is gonna cancel me? Because remember, Friday, Diddy is done was trending. And I felt like that was done, like the video was done to be like, I'm gonna just give you all the stereotypical buzzwords. I'm gonna mention rehab, being in a dark place. I'm gonna mention
Mhm.
God a few times,
I
and this is
believe he
gonna
mentioned Dark Place too because he mentioned that on stage when he shouted out Cassie, which
Yes,
I
it
found
felt
interesting.
taunting. It felt
Yeah.
taunting. It was definitely textbook. And to be honest, the first thing I said was like, wow, I can't believe he got on camera and did this and then released a statement through a publicist. Because that's the most responsible thing to do, especially when there's a potential criminal investigation. But again, somebody who's gotten off on power, somebody who we know has gotten away with vicious crimes while other people have taken the fall and he has got not even a slap on the wrist. Why would he fear the police at this point? So,
Yeah.
just again, listening to you guys, and I just want to wrap this up. I couldn't help but think about that song he did with Keisha Cole. And I don't know if y'all ever heard the extended version. That song was always supposed to be about his relationship with Kim Porter. And at the end of that song, on the extended version, it's a voicemail he's supposedly leaving Kim. If y'all ain't heard the song, I know you can't play it, Michelle, but go to your favorite lyric website and look up the extended version and what he says on this quote unquote voicemail call to allegedly Kim Porter. This man is everything they are saying he is. And he has been dangling the carrot in our faces for years.
Oh, what he just said? Hold on. He said, "You fucking dumb bitch. You better not be there when I get over to that house. That's really how it goes down." That's what he said, according to the lyrics.
It was so menacing. I always remember being like, why would he add this to the song? Because this is literally a song about him begging her back. Why
Hello,
would you
hello.
leave her a voicemail like that? But rest in peace, Kim Porter. There's no telling what that woman endured while she was on this earth. Like I said, to me, just as somebody who gets off on power, he's always been kind of like taunting us with, I can do whatever I want to. Who gonna check me?
Mm-hmm.
And this apology to me was just yet another example of him being like, y'all say my career is over with, it ain't over with. And low-key it worked, because what's the first thing we see? Kelly Price begging and pleading for his forgiveness in his comments.
I don't know what Kelly was thinking.
His career's over, guys. And don't get me wrong, I know it deserves to be over. We really should hold people like that accountable. And, I always say, if this was in the olden days, they'd have chased him out the village. If we was back in Africa, they'd have chased him out the village. But when do men ever really get held accountable for being violent towards women?
Right.
When do we ever say enough is enough? It's so many men who are known abusers, who have been incredibly violent, a history of violence, alleged and confirmed, and they still are able to make money and thrive. As a matter of fact, when we call them out, I ain't even gonna say no names, don't feel like arguing tonight. But when we call them out for their past behavior, the people get mad at us and tell us to let it go, get over it.
Right.
At least once a week, I see people on Twitter tell D Barnes, girl, that was in the 90s. You just need to let it go.
Every single time. Every single time.
And I think this was just his way of being like, I'm, like y'all can say what else y'all want to say. I'ma still be here. I'ma still be making money. It to me, it just felt menacing, almost as if he wanted to laugh. I'm pretty sure he laughed when that camera cut. That's all I want to say. If you guys have never
Well, I
heard,
appreciate that tip. That was juicy. I'm gonna have to listen to him say those words or
yes, if you guys
the
haven't heard it,
voicemail.
go
Yeah.
listen to the extended version of last night, and then just think about what Kim endured. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna finish listening to you, Michelle. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, Too Feisty. Thanks for calling in. Oh, y'all, this Diddy drama. Listen, I'm thinking it's gonna keep going and going, and it's not the last of the evidence that is coming out. Like, I'm sure there's a lot more. People keep saying there's a lot more victims out there. The LA district attorney said asking for victims to come forward. Apparently they got tapes that we don't know about, and tapes are leaking. So I mean, to me, that was just a warning shot to Diddy. And then as y'all have been saying, it looked like Diddy was in Bali somewhere in that apology video, which we'll play before we leave one more time. And yeah, and who was he apologizing with, and why? And why is Peter Thomas the first person on the thing? But we're gonna talk about that on Patreon as well. Okay. Shout out to all the people who have contributed to the stream. Please like this
Difficult
video.
to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Well, there's that. Thank you to everybody who contributed to the stream. Shout out to Miss Mildred Williams for cash apping me several times. Shout out to Christine Bynum for cash apping me today and several times. And shout out to Teresa, Stephanie, College B-Ball Forever, Kenya Fort, Ken MPA, two adorable and just patches. I appreciate each and every one of you guys and all of my members. I appreciate you as well. Shout out to my Patreon. We're headed over for a late night Patreon. I should be there by 1 o'clock. I'm an hour late, child. Normally I'm there by midnight. We're gonna do an ATLien after dark over on Patreon. If you're not a member of Patreon, feel free to join or not. It's in the $5 and above tier. We're gonna finish our little deep dive of Diddy before I go to bed. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all need to rewind to the beginning of the stream because we did a little deep dive into the Real Housewives of Atlanta as well. We talked about Portia, we talked about the newbies, Kelli and Brit, and how they already tight and how they bringing their Fashion Nova fashions to the Real Housewives of Atlanta along with they along with their flea market purses. I'm just kidding, but I don't know. But anyway, shout out to the new girls. Okay. Don't forget to like this video, please. And thank you. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, squads.
You're calling in on a show that I'm on. Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.